Hello everyone and welcome back to Kayla's Kitchen. Today we are back with another holiday tea review from the David's Tea 12 Teas of Christmas sampler. So I know, because I've planned out when I'm going to be posting these videos, that this video is not going up until December. However, today is actually November 11th, so it's gonna be a while. But this tea, we're taking a look at Merry Mistletoe. And as of today, as of November 11th, 2020, this tea is not on the website and was only released in the 12 Teas of Christmas sampler and potentially the advent calendar, but I don't know because I don't have the advent calendar. Anyway, so it hasn't been released on the website yet, and it's not been released for someone to buy ounce by ounce. So I don't have a description on it, and the only way to get this tea as of right now is in the 12 Teas of Christmas sampler, which is also sold out on the US site, so it's not even on the site, like, at all. So it'll be interesting to see if when this video goes up, if there will actually be an ounce by ounce listing on the David's Tea website. They've been doing this kind of recently where some of their samplers or discovery packs don't come, or they come with teas that aren't going to be released site-wide. It's only being released. Like the Halloween Discovery sampler had peanut butter cup in it, and that was the only way that you could buy that tea this year. So I don't know if this tea will be released for everyone to get, but maybe it'll be released next year and then there will be a review up and then you can look at what I thought. So let's just take a look at Merry Mistletoe. So the ingredients in this tea are apple pieces, raisins, hibiscus blossoms, natural cranberry and apple flavoring, cranberries, cloves, apple slices, cinnamon sticks, mistletoe, white tea, rose petals, cranberry pieces, and stevia extract. And as you might see in the little view of the cup, there is some little particles on top of the cup. I did use a David's Tea metal basket infuser when I steeped this tea. So it's not something that bothers me, and it's not something that bothers everyone, but if that is something that bothers you, just know maybe a paper filter might be best for this tea, because it does have some really tiny little pieces that can get through even the finest holes on a metal basket infuser. So yeah, so this is listed as a white tea, even though white tea was like the second to last ingredient, but whatever. Let's take a sniff. It smells tart and fruity. It kind of has an artificial smell to it, to be honest. I need to see this again. What's in here? I forgot already. Can definitely smell the hibiscus. Maybe it's the clove and cinnamon. I don't know what I'm smelling. There's something in this. It just smells unexpected. And maybe it's the mistletoe. I don't really know what mistletoe smells like. I don't know. There's something unexpected in this. It's not what I was expecting to smell. Yeah, but I can't really name it. Maybe it's the mistletoe. But there's also very little mistletoe and white tea in here. Maybe it's the rose. Maybe I'm getting like some floral in here and that's throwing me off. I don't know. But it does actually smell very nice. It just doesn't smell how I would have expected it to smell. Maybe, yeah, so it almost has like a potpourri kind of smell. So maybe it is the mistletoe. Maybe that's what I'm getting. Or the spices. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I have my cup of tea right here. I steeped this at, I actually did 155 for 3 minutes. I tend to do my white teas at an incredibly low temperature. I usually do less than 160. The packaging recommends 195 for white teas. I just don't do that. I always do my white and green teas at around 160 to 150. I know that is really low, but I don't care. And because this tea is, I mean, you saw it, it's mostly fruit, I decided to go for the full 3 minutes because I didn't really think that there was going to be much of a problem with over steeping this tea. You probably don't even really have to worry about the temperature very much, just because the white tea is there's not a lot. I was even in this little like canister, I was just struggling to find it just because it has white tea, but it's really not a white tea base. There's very little white tea in this blend. The tea smells very fruity and tart. Yeah, but it still has a nice sweet smell to it. So it smells tart, but it does smell sweet as well. That's really good. Yeah. So you're getting a nice tartness in there. You're getting that hibiscus. You're getting that raisin. I actually think this tastes more like grapes and raisins than Grateful Yours did. This actually has a very nice, like, a grapey kind of, and not like grape candy, but like a real grape. But it really has that like grape raisin kind of flavor. Yeah, but you're also getting some tart cranberry. I can't necessarily tell that the sweetener that's in here is stevia. It is sweet, but I'm not necessarily, when I'm tasting it, I'm not necessarily going, oh, that tastes like stevia. It just tastes sweet, and I think that like the berries and everything in here are just adding to that. I'm not really tasting the spices too much, but I think that that's because I think that the spices are more there to mellow out that tartness, and that is definitely happening. This is not a like mouth-puckeringly tart tea. It is actually very, not very mild, but it is mild. This is really good. I think I've said this before, but I am not typically a fan of fruity / tart teas hot. I typically prefer them iced. I think that this would be excellent iced, but I am loving this as a hot tea. I have to say, I was worried about this one because of, you know, there's not a lot of actual tea in it, and I was like, it's just gonna, I mean, it doesn't really taste like there's tea in it, granted, but I don't know, I really like it. It has a nice tartness at the beginning. You're getting a really nice kind of grape, raisin, cranberry flavor. Like I said, I think it tastes more like grape than grateful. If you recall my video on the fruity collection, I don't forget what it was called. I didn't particularly love that tea. I do think that there's a bit of floralness in here as well, and I bet that the mistletoe and the white tea and the rose petals are kind of helping to add that in there. Now, it doesn't taste floral, but there is just a little bit of like an added oomph. But I really like this one. I'm not picking out the stevia as a flavor. It's just adding some nice sweetness in here. It's nice and tart. It's nice, and you get the grape and raisin and cranberry kind of flavor. And it's really good. There you have it. That is my look at Merry Mistletoe from David's Tea. I normally end my videos by saying, if you've tried this tea, let me know what you thought of it. But as of right now, you can only try it if you have the sample pack. So maybe let me know if you have the sample pack? I don't know. Or maybe in the future, I'm just like predicting. It will be released on the website, and then you'll be able to try it and tell me how you like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe down below. But that is all for now, so as always, happy sipping.